State police say she was an employee at the Cloverdale Community School Corporation. 1,500 union members at Allison Transmission say they're ready to go on strike if the company doesn't come back with a contract that they like. IMPD plans to hire an outside consultant to address the rise in officer-involved shootings. The Department of Education says nearly 40% of 22 million borrowers have yet to pay their bills. According to new data published by the Treasury Department, the national debt hit $34 trillion for the first time in history. Doctors have a message on the rise of respiratory viruses. They want you to know the symptoms of RSV if you or your child happen to get sick. 2023 has been a tough year for IMPD. That's after a record number of youth homicides and the most officer-involved shootings in the city since 2015. However, IMPD says there has been some progress in reducing violent crime overall. Hospitals across the country are in dire need of blood donations. The Red Cross says not as many people donate this time of year. That's because people who typically donate are busy traveling, and also seasonal illnesses mean a lot of people just might not be well enough to give blood. Happening now, Gleaner's Food Bank is asking for your help to pack the pantries this holiday season. Officials say they've seen a major increase in need leading up to Christmas Day. Gleaner CEO Fred Glass says in a Fox 59 update now, new video shows the wreckage after a passenger plane and a Coast Guard aircraft collided on a runway in Tokyo, Japan yesterday. Now, we first showed you this while that plane was still actively on fire. The passenger flight erupted into flames on the runway. All 379 people on board that plane escaped. Site of a brutal quadruple homicide in Speedway being torn down more than 45 years after the killings. 4 teenage employees were abducted from the Burger Chef in Speedway back in 1978, and they were later found dead. Fox 59's Sierra Hignite is here now with the plans to demolish the building, as working on those New Year's resolutions can be tough, even for dogs trying to get in shape. PD will have a new police chief in the new year. Chief Randall Taylor is stepping down from the role. Mayor Joe Hogsett has not yet named a replacement. Israel's fight against Hamas rages on. Violence among teens is a top priority for Indiana state lawmakers. State Representative Maureen Bauer says she'll look for ways to provide funding from the state's school safety plan for violence prevention programs. Well, you can see our full interview with the governor at fox59.com. State leaders are offering new grants to employer-sponsored child care programs. More than $18 million will go to 64 Indiana businesses. The funding will go toward on-site child care. More than 20 people were injured when a subway train derailed after being sideswiped by another train. More were left with minor injuries, but the NYPD says 7 passengers and 1 crew member were taken to hospitals. The General Assembly will return to the State House next week. Several bills that have already been filed will become the focus of debate. Senate Republicans filed a bill that would classify a fetus as a dependent for tax purposes. 6:44 right now. It's been a fun month. We've had a lot of laughs, dunk takes, gym, dancing.
Yeah, we're trying to, sure.